Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Podcast. I'm Cash, Playmaker 250, Mr. Greedy.
In the house.
So, let's kick this thing off. Is Bryce Young a bust? I say yes.
Not yet. Too early to tell. He hasn't lived up to his expectations so far, but hey, who has?
16 games and too early to tell.
Hey, that's all right. Sometimes it take a little bit longer. We'll see. He might have to change venues. He might have to go to a different team. One man's treasure is another man's trash, and vice versa.
Jamarcus Russell 2.0.
Nah, not yet.
What do you mean? They bench him. Andy Dalton comes in, lights it up.
I agree. It is. Andy Dalton has had more experience, and yes, and that's the only team he probably will beat is the Raiders. We'll see what he do next game.
I don't know, guys. I think sometimes that always comes down to a situation. He has weapons. The offensive line was the same as there was for him than Andy Dalton. The numbers don't lie. The man threw for 319, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Got sacked 2 times. Same wide receivers, same players. Sometimes a quarterback sees stuff differently on the field than the other. You got a vet, then you got a guy who's pretty much gun shy. There has been clips of him, guys, jumping up to throw the ball to his receivers. Not accurate passes, but he had to jump up and throw the ball to the receivers. Jump up, guys. I think if they would have been able to roll the pocket a little bit more, the way they did for Drew Brees when he was in New Orleans, because Drew Brees was always on his tippy toes. Yes. But he always was able to see it because of how the offense was. The head coach said we will see Bryce Young again this year. I think he means as an emergency quarterback or backup, but not as a player to take over the starting job again. So we'll see how it goes. If the team keeps winning, they're going to go for it. And the Raiders' defense is actually pretty good. They're pretty decent this year.
Carolina, draft another quarterback. He is trash.
No.
Straight trash.
We'll see. Let him go to Miami or somebody that has an offensive line and has better coaching. Because tell me who else is in Carolina besides Cam that's been good at quarterback position. Don't worry. I'll wait.
Jake Delhomme. Did he take him to the Super Bowl?
The defense? I can take him to the Super Bowl with that defense.
Jake Delhomme.
Yeah, Jake Delhomme. The defense.
No, he was slinging that rock.
Yes, he was to the other team. And that defense, what happened when he was slinging it in the Super Bowl?
They lost by 3 to the Patriots.
You tell me.
Who didn't lose to the Patriots?
Oh, exactly. But you tell me what has Jake Delhomme did before then or since then.
It doesn't matter what he did before or after. What did he do in Carolina? Took him to the Super Bowl.
He maintained the game. He managed the game. He didn't turn it over. He had 2 good running backs and a great defense. Hell, I can do that.
Okay, moving on. What about the thriller last night? Commanders and Bengals.
Awesome game.
Great game.
Awesome game. Best one I've seen in a while. No turnovers.
0.
No punts.
No punts. That was wild. I never watched the game. That was
Joe Cool was slinging the rock. Gotta give it to him.
With a loss.
Yeah. Jamar Chase balled out.
With a loss.
Hey, but they still waking up though. I mean, T. Higgins came back. He took pressure off of Chase. And look what happened.
Yes, I gotta agree with that.
Zach Moss was doing his thing last night. Like, hey.
The whole team. Everybody looked good. Defense
they needed
the
3-headed monster last night, and they had it.
I didn't see 0-3 Bengals, though, guys. I didn't see this coming this year.
Yeah, but with T. Higgins' injury, that kind of put a dent in the thing.
T's my guy. He's always hurt.
Yeah, but if the Higgins machine is not running, then that hurts him.
Okay, I agree with you, and I'm always going to side with the players. These owners got all this money; they can afford to cut him at any time. But in this case, in a couple cases, I got to agree with the owners on this. Chase didn't look as good as he did supposed to, and that's because he's not been practicing. You got to, if I'm going to ask for that type of money, I got to at least show up.
But he's not under contract, though. So why play to get hurt and you don't get paid?
He is under contract.
Yeah, but he wants more money.
Listen, we all want more money.
He got
we
2
all
more
want
years.
money. He's still under contract, sir.
He got 2 more years.
Yeah, he's outplayed that deal, though.
Yes, we all have. Everybody can go. But he signed that contract. He did sign a contract to say that he would honor that. And you have to honor it if you signed it. Now, it's up to them to say, yes, you have to. They can extend it, but they don't have to. It's not required. And without Higgins, he looked mediocre.
Guys, I'm gonna be real with you guys. They have trouble in the red zone. They're terrible in the red zone, guys. Like
Because these guys are rusty.
I'm talking about. There's one factor that's missing that you guys are not really thinking about. He was very important for them boys in the red zone.
Don't say Mixon.
Sir, Joe Mixon made it easy for him. Right now, how many rushing touchdowns did they have as a team? Exactly.
That's true.
Joe Mixon made it easy for them in the red zone, guys. He threw an ugly ball to T. Higgins. If he took a little bit of mustard off that ball, toe tap, it's in. That's a touchdown. Fantasy points I needed. That hurt me, but that's here or there. But they look real bad, guys.
If we're talking about fantasy points, Burrows, Chase, Zach Moss did it for me yesterday. So
They came through.
I'm happy.
They came
They
through.
might be 0-3 on the regular season, but hey, they got me 2-1 in fantasy.
They got to get that red zone fixed, though, guys, or it's going to be a very long. They play Carolina next week,
That's a
and
win.
then Baltimore. So, guys, if they lose against Carolina next week, they're going to be 0-5.
0-4.
You know, but as a Baltimore fan,
They're not going to beat Baltimore.
listen, division games, you never can tell.
They're not going to beat Baltimore.
Listen, I didn't think the Raiders was going to beat us, but we wore that ass whooping good.
You know, I don't know what you are. I don't know if you're a Viking fan or
You don't come back.
I like both of them, but
You
I'm
can't have two teams.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Of course, you can have two teams. You can have 4 teams.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Who says I can't have 2 teams?
It's in the rule books.
So let me see. I don't think so. In the AFC, I'm going Baltimore. In the NFC, I'm going Vikings.
All right, moving on. Chiefs, Falcons.
Alright, so Kirk Cousins is slowly looking like the old Kirk Cousins.
Turnover machine.
He's been doing that since he was a Minnesota, since he was in Washington. That's never changed.
That's what he does.
But the fact that the lack of usage of Bijan was disrespectful. Disrespectful. The 4th and inch play they tried to go for at the end of the game.
Man.
It was a beautiful felt gap. Like the offense is perfect, the defense is perfect. There was only one guy that was going to be on block, and that was number 32. I forget his name. The guy that kept going in and out of the game. He met Bijan in the hole perfectly, boys. The play was going to be one or two things: run this man over and get this first down, or it's going to be tied for a loss. And that's how the game ended. Pat Mahomes needs to tighten up. Travis Kelce looks pedestrian, guys. Pedestrian.
Think he's partying with Taylor Swift too much?
He need to stop and play football. He need to stop. The Swifties, I'm over it.
I mean, 3 Super Bowl rings. What else is there to play for?
Right, but they're trying to three-peat.
4.
That's not happening.
They're trying to three-peat, but
They're not
bro,
gonna three-peat.
he caught the ball. Now it was a perfect punch-out. It was for a first down play. Tuck caught this man peanut tugging from behind and popped the ball out of his hand on a very crucial drive. Very crucial. So I don't know. I don't know. They can't run the ball the way they're supposed to. What was the running back name? The boy that took over.
Steele.
They ran the ball to keep him honest, but the run game is not going right now.
Yeah, Steele.
It's not going.
They need Pacheco.
Yes.
Yeah, he's different type.
And you can see that he's clearly missing.
That's true.
What's your take?
Listen,
I know what you're going to say. Primetime Kirk Cousins.
Listen, as being
It was still a
a
good game.
Viking and a Baltimore fan,
Jesus.
Kirk Cousin is going to do what Kirk Cousin does in primetime. Now, when he beat the Eagles, I was totally shocked. They was giving so much cushion. I mean, we could have threw the ball to them. But in primetime, Kirk Cousin is going to do what he normally does. Turn it over. That's what he does.
What about Rashee Rice, though? What you think about him?
Rasheed Rice is the real deal. He is.
I believe he's leading
He
the
is.
the league in broken tackles and broken tackles and yards after contact right now for wide receiver.
He was doing his thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, we don't know how long he's going to be doing this thing. He may finish this year, but he's definitely going to have to pay for what he did.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no denying that.
Yeah,
Yes.
he going to.
Yes.
I mean, so if they are going to three-peat, which is going to be almost impossible, they better do it while they got it because they won't have
I
it
don't
next
like
year.
it. I don't like it.
All right? It's never happened before, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right, guys. Let's talk about the thriller yesterday afternoon. Ravens and Cowboys. I mean Sunday afternoon. Excuse me.
Sunday? I'll let y'all go. I'll take last.
No. Go ahead, Mr. 8.
Listen,
You. Go ahead.
I've been saying this for a while. Jim Harbaugh is not John. Jim Harbaugh will run the ball down your throat. He'll run it down your throat till you throw up, then he'll run it some more. But John, he wants to be your friend. He wants to talk to you. He don't hold him accountable for making mistakes. You're a professional, act that way. The man came out and said, we didn't bring Derrick Henry to run the ball 30 times. Well, how about you run him 25 times, 26 times? You got a tank back there that can't be stopped. Now, I think when you are a millionaire player and you keep yourself in such good shape as the man does, the man is ready for his job. He works out and he trains for 30 plus carries. So give it to him. Give him. He is the reason that you are going to succeed this year. And Lamar, no disrespect to Lamar, 5'6", always do what you do. But you have to feed this man. The way that they were running the ball down, the worst team in the NFL against the run, was absolutely what you needed in the first half. Second half, they just like stop. They become predictable. Feed this man. Feed him. I want you to feed him like a fat man at Golden Corral. When he throw up, feed that him some more, to him some more. Give it to him. He can't be stopped. Jerry Jones, he beat Jerry so bad, Jerry didn't know what to say when they came out and said, well, didn't Derrick Henry want to come here? He lied and said we couldn't afford him. If Derrick Henry was on Dallas with the weapons that they have, they would be undefeated. Feed the man the ball with deuce in 8, it's going to be all right.
What I have to say about that game, the Cowboys' defense is atrocious for the second week in a row. Like, Jesus, where was that defense from week 1? Now it's just like, you give up, 40 plus points to the Saints last week. Then this week you give up 28 points to the Ravens. Like, you guys weren't even in the game. You just fall behind, and that vaunted defense just is getting shredded. Like, Mike McCarthy, you keep losing like this, you will be on the hot seat. I can promise you that. Jerry did not spend all that money on that defense to see it being tossed around like a rag doll. So, get it together, buddy.
Guys, I noticed 2 things about this game last night, or Sunday night.
Dallas sucks, number 1.
Dallas Cowboys, they're built to be up in games. Like, their defense. They have no interior lineman to stop the run. They've never had that. There's been teams that's run for over 250 yards, and Baltimore had 274 that game. 274 yards rushing between your running back and your quarterback. That's wild, guys. If Lamar won, he could have had 100 yards rushing, easy. He had plenty of opportunities to do that. Plenty. He would have threw the ball 15 times. Didn't get sacked 1 time. Not 1 sack, 0 sacks. And then Dallas can't run the ball. The BS with Derrick Henry, we can't afford. Jerry Jones needs to shut up and let his son run the team, and let's go talk on his podcasts and just have fun with that, because that's ridiculous.
Jerry Jones has a podcast?
Oh, yeah, he goes on TV. Oh, I'm sorry, radio show. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He was a radio show like every morning, like after the game, to talk about the team. And another thing I noticed, what's up with Baltimore's defense in the 4th quarter? They only scored 7 points in the They scored 7 points in the second half and allowed 19 in the 4th. They almost lost that game. First onside kick successful was on Sunday night.
Yes.
All year, guys. Both teams got problems. But Baltimore won their first game. 1-2. Dallas is still, same actual record. They're both 1-2.
When Dallas just lost the last 2 games.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable for a Jerry Jones team.
That's wild. Super Bowl, huh?
No, it's going to be another year Cowboys will not be seeing the Super Bowl.
They won't even make the playoffs.
Nah, I can't say that.
I can't.
No, I can't give you that one.
Philadelphia is coming out of the NFC East.
Okay, and then what? Dallas can still get the wild card.
What,
But then again, Dallas can also still get the division.
they got to beat Philadelphia to get the division. What do you think the
Philadelphia had the same thing happen last year.
Who-
Everybody thought Philly ran away with it in the beginning. Dallas came back in the end.
Who does they? And I hate to have to say this to 250 Horn, but who do they have a running back this year that they didn't have last year? What cannot Dallas stop?
Dallas can't stop the run.
And what does Saquon Barkley do?
He runs the rock.
Okay, and who has the second best offensive line in the NFL?
But Philly also has Jalen Hurts, who has costly turnovers.
They have no receivers right now either.
That's okay. You
How's it
have
okay with no receivers?
you got a tight end and a running back. Make it work.
Oh, okay. Okay, sir.
What did Dallas got to do this week?
He had a career game.
What did Saquon do?
But he always does.
They
Saquon's
made it
doing
work.
his
They
thing.
made it work.
Saquon's doing his thing, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
They
he's
made
doing-
it work.
He's doing his thing.
Yes.
Next up, 49ers Rams. Are you more impressed with the Rams? Or are you more disappointed in the 49ers?
It's a little bit of both. The 49ers lost a lot of people. I mean, everybody on their team hurt.
Injuries is
Yeah,
not an
listen,
excuse.
I agree. But what about 9 of them? What if you get 9 injuries?
Next man up.
Okay. Then you're going to get what they got. You can't lose Trent Williams. You can't lose Christian McCaffrey. You can't lose Debo. You can't lose all that firepower and still
But you paid Ayuk all that money.
I agree. So you got to pay it because you can't just keep it there in your bankroll.
Okay, so you paid him all that money, and what has he done?
Nothing.
He didn't do it. He hasn't done much.
Nothing.
He hasn't done much.
Nothing.
I agree. I agree. Should he do better? Absolutely. We all can. But that's when you find out, like you said, next man up. Because Jennings had a pretty good doggone game, if you ask me. What do you have? 175 yards receiving. He has
One
some
had
foolish-
11 for 175 and 3.
That's a lot of receiving yards. So when one man dropped the ball, the other man pick it up. Like he picked it up to me. Oh, I forgot. They didn't have Kittle either.
Yeah.
If you go to any team, Baltimore, Dallas, Pittsburgh,
Don't mention
Jacksonville,
Pittsburgh.
Miami, if you take away 4 of your starters, you probably are going to lose, especially the division game.
But the 49ers were up 14-0.
I understand that. I understand that.
Okay then.
They were. They had Trent Williams when they were up 7 of them points. When he went down, so did everything.
I didn't know
else.
Trent got hurt that game.
Oh, Trent got hurt. Yes, sir. He was down
I
there.
didn't know.
Yes, sir.
My takeaway out of this game, guys, both teams are hurt offensively. Both of them. CMC is a big difference for that team. CMC, they going to need him sooner than later. I'm going to tell y'all boys this right now. The run game was working for, the first 2 weeks? But this game, they needed it big time. Because ain't no way in hell Brock Purdy should have 10 carries for 41 yards. The second leading rusher on the team.
That was bad.
There's no way, guys. There's no way.
That was bad.
And the fact that they pulled an upset, watching those two head coaches meet in the middle of the field was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. You could see the anger in Shanahan's face and how happy McVay was when they were dapping each other up. No eye contact was made whatsoever.
Because McVay knew he had no business winning that game.
Hey, he was there trying to put a team on the field to be ready to play football. He did just that.
He did. He did.
right.
That's true.
Keeping it moving.
But hold on, Juwan Jennings though, guys, he may never play another game like that ever.
Never.
He was wide receiver one.
Yes, he was wide open every
Wide
play.
receiver one this week, guys, in fantasy. But you know how many people started him in any league I've been in? None.
No, Perv started him.
Did he win?
Yeah, he won.
Oh, well, smart man.
Yeah, he started.
yeah.
Smart man.
Perv beat the dog shit out of whoever he's playing. No,
Smart man.
Perv beat the dog shit out of Nate. Like he
Oh, it
did.
was Nate.
Oh yeah, he did.
Ooh.
Yeah, he beat Shell pretty good too.
Be like that sometimes.
In other leagues.
Perv finally broke 200 this year.
Uh-huh.
So he went off on Nate. Lions and Cardinals. The Lions have actually won for the what is it? I think they said the 9th straight time. After they lost the game, they came back and they won.
Yeah, the Lions. I'm picking them to come out of the NFC North. liking the Vikings. The Vikings are good. You're not beating Detroit. You're not beating Detroit. Detroit can run the ball. They can throw the ball. And they got good defense.
Yeah, I like Detroit to win the North,
Yeah.
but I still like the Vikings to come to be the wild card.
Listen, Sam Darnold is going to be just who you think he is. Just
Sam
give it to
Darnold,
him.
10 wins.
No. Listen, he might not play 10 more minutes because
Hey, listen.
they're playing Green Bay.
3-0 so far. Sam Darnold, 10 wins this year.
Okay?
But I think the Lions are the real deal.
They
Like,
are. If they learn to kick field goals, maybe they
Exactly. I was just about to say, as long as the coach don't get greedy, they can win.
Yeah, they got the number one offensive line in the league.
They were supposed to be in the Super Bowl last year,
Yeah.
but he kept going for it on fourth down. If he stops doing that, they can go to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, with Gibbs, Montgomery, Laporta, J-Mo, and Sun God, that's a lot of firepower.
And they could
It
actually
is.
bring that city a championship for the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time in 20 years.
Not this year. A lot of people are picking them to win the Super Bowl this year on a lot of parlays.
I mean,
They got a
I
good
was
team.
surprised.
but Detroit is actually a complete team. They have
got a good
offense
team.
and defense
Yes,
and
sir.
special teams.
Yes, they can.
I really don't see too many teams that can compete with them. They can slug it out with defense,
Yeah,
and then if they have to, they can beat you in a shootout.
agreed.
Or
This game should have been higher scoring because Cardinals have zero defense.
division.
Nothing. No defense.
But like we always say though, division of game.
That's not division.
That's
game.
not
Well,
division.
no.
Cardinals have no defense, guys.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
They have to outscore you to win the game. They have no defense.
They also got Kyler Murray. You don't know which one of them going to show up.
Kyler didn't do terrible. Kyler was what?
Yeah.
21 for 34, 207, one touchdown, one pick. You know, and he led the team in rushing. They couldn't run the ball at all, James Conner.
Yeah.
And then Marvin Harrison Jr. was humbled following the career game
Yeah.
as a rookie that he had
Yes,
this
sir.
last Sunday. But guys, what's crazy? Sam Laporta hurt his ankle.
Uh-oh.
He had an ankle sprain that game. And they haven't even unleashed him yet this year. Because it's been your boy J-Mo.
Jimbo.
I think he's all right, in my opinion. Sun God finally woke up. But wait till Laporta gets going, sir. Because it's only week 3. You say it's too early. You're right. It is very early. But Laporta will have a game within the next 3. Mark my words. Bearing the high ankle sprain he has right now. But that game was okay.
Again.
We want to pick Detroit to win that one. Everybody.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the shocker of the week. The New York Football Giants putting up 21 points. I was flabbergasted. I had to keep refreshing my TV, my laptop, my phone, and the tablet to make sure I was seeing right. Like 21 points from the Giants. Like, where did this offensive output come from? Like,
Go ahead, Zoe. Talk about your boy Deshaun, please.
I like Deshaun. Has he lived up to expectation? Absolutely not.
we talked about that. He robbed the city of Cleveland.
Listen, he did what you thought he was, and listen.
A thief?
Listen, you can't steal what's given to you.
Like I said.
I can't.
Like I said.
Listen,
He robbed him with no ski mask. He just went in there with his hands like this.
Yeah.
And they
Appreciate
just
you.
take the money. Here. No, you know what? Get the truck. Let's give you all the money we got in the bank.
You know what that's called? That's called supply and demand. You know when hurricanes come, the demand for the ice and water is high, so they can get a crazy price for it. You could probably get charged $50 for a gallon of water.
But if they say a hurricane's coming, guess what? The hurricane actually shows up. Deshaun has not shown up.
I agree. I think that he didn't lose that game by himself now. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't he throw 2 touchdowns to Amari Cooper?
He got sacked 8
Okay.
times.
Yeah, he got sacked. He got sacked a couple times, and I saw a couple times they handed the ball to Jerome Ford because I got him in my fantasy, and he just put the ball on the ground.
So he didn't lose the game by himself. He
No.
was 21 for 37, 196 yards,
How many
2 touchdowns,
Uh-huh.
8 sacks with the 89.5 quarterback rating.
So you're
That
saying
is not Deshaun Watson's
Deshaun
stats.
lost 2 fumbles also.
he lost? Yes, he did. He did. So if you lose 2 fumbles and you get sacked 8 times, we don't get the offensive line don't get no problem with that. Now they always go to the head. The quarterback is the head. He get the lion's share of the win. He get the lion's share of the losses. But I'm not going to put all this by himself because he did throw 2 touchdowns. What was the final score?
21-15.
He threw 2 touchdowns.
You lost to the Giants, dude.
The Giants are a professional team.
A garbage one.
That's right. They got to win. When's the last time a team went 0-17?
On 16?
Or 16. Yeah, we got 17 games, not because of 18 weeks.
The Detroit Lions, 2008.
Okay, that's a long time. So, any given Sunday, what they always say, right?
That's true.
Listen,
Not when it comes to the Giants.
oh, yes, when it comes to the Giants.
This game, guys, was I paid attention to it a little bit, but not a lot. I just wanted to see what Malik Neighbors was going to do this game because I like Malik Neighbors. I think
He did his thing.
he's a candidate to be offensive rookie player of the year or rookie of the year if the ball is given to him the right way. He had a beautiful touchdown, toe drag swag in the back of the end zone for one of the scores. This game, Vanilla Vic, he's hit or miss. You don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Vanilla Vic. That's what Saquon called him. I'm gonna call him that too.
Yeah.
Vanilla Vic, he's hit or miss. Because there's games where he looks competent, and there's games he's like, what are you doing? Like, why? Why did you even think that was okay? But the Giants are going to be what they are every year. They're going to be probably last in their division. Daniel Jones probably going to get hurt again, and then that's going to be the Giants season all over again. That's pretty much it. But Deshaun, I like seeing people get their money.
Not by
But I don't
robbery.
like seeing you steal money like that.
We do not condone thievery.
It's maybe he can have a turnaround here this year. Who knows, guys? But right now I'm not impressed. Maybe, I don't know.
No,
There's still a lot of game left this season, guys.
Yeah, we'll see.
You never know.
Yeah, it is. And listen, this is just a couple quick facts here. Vanilla Vic is number 20 in the NFL in passing.
Terrible.
He has 600 yards passing, 4 passing touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
not bad.
The number 1 passer in the league is Dak Prescott, 851 yards passing,
Sounds about right.
4 passing touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
That sounds right.
So what I'm saying is, the Giants, they're pretty good. They got the same record as Baltimore.
2-1, 1 and 2.
They're the same
1
record
and
as
2.
Dallas. So you know something? They're not too bad. They're not. Listen, if at the beginning of the season, if you would have said, just like we said earlier, Cincinnati 0-3 or Giants 0-3, which
Yeah.
one would you pick?
Giants 0-3.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They one game away from 500.
All right. So, the Tennessee Titans are 0-3. Do you think they made the mistake of letting Mike Vrabel go last year? I say yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were at least going to let the guy walk, you should have traded him. But you let him just walk for free. Now you're 0-3, and then you lost our Packers team with a backup quarterback.
But the Packers they don't have no backup defense.
But you have a backup quarterback.
Listen, as long as the quarterback don't turn the ball over and hand it to that defense do its thing, listen, it's a lot of backup quarterbacks that got Super Bowls with a great defense. And the Packers defense, fantasy football only, is number 1 in fantasy football. They're picking off everything.
Yeah.
And this week, you keep talking about, Sam Darnold, 10 games. He might have 10 picks come Sunday.
So you lost to a Packers team where the quarterback had 19 attempts,
Yes.
13 completions for 202 yards,
How many touchdowns?
1 touchdown, and 3 sacks.
Okay. How many rushing did he have?
6 for 73.
He had 73 yards rushing. Okay, he did his thing.
He doing his thing. All he got to do is just.
So he provided the lone touchdown.
What about the defense? They scored twice, didn't they? I saw a pick 6 all the way. How many interceptions did that boy throw? Levis.
A 35-yarder, you're right. He threw 2 picks.
I understand that.
2 picks, 2 TDs, 8 sacks.
Yes, sir.
Will Levis sucks.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
And like I said, I'm telling you, man,
Man, garbage.
yeah,
He garbage.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen, Green Bay defense, they coming to the show.
Guys, what was even funnier about this game to me? I enjoyed it because this was a revenge game for Malik Willis. He was drafted by Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
And then to come over there and spank him with 30-14, that's delicious. And he did everything. Didn't turn the ball over, ran. Exactly why they drafted him is what he did to them to win the game.
Absolutely.
And then the elite defense does help now. It does help.
And
But
You're
But
right.
when you don't turn the ball over and you just do the sheer mediocre best to not mess up the game.
Thanks.
He didn't throw the ball that many times, guys.
Mm.
Legit, like 19 times, like you said. That was it.
Lamar threw it 15.
Well, they were running the ball down there south against the Dallas Cowboys.
And listen, if you look on there, that guy Wilson.
No, he had a good game also.
Yes.
Emmanuel Wilson.
Yes, Wilson running the ball.
Yeah, him and Josh Jacobs had there was 188 yards total rushing.
Absolutely.
For one touchdown.
Tennessee is pretty atrocious themselves on defense.
But when you run 11 times for 33 yards, well, you're down a lot of the game, so the running game kind of goes out the window.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Hopkins made a guest appearance this season, guys. He was 6 for 73 and 1. I thought the old man was washed. I thought he was finished. I guess I was wrong.
All right.
I guess I was wrong.
Vikings, Texans. More surprised that the Vikings are 3-0? Or are you more surprised that the Texans only put up 7 points?
Both of them. That's what I'm gonna say. Both. I like the Vikings.
Sam Darnold, do your thing, baby.
Listen, I want you to keep that same energy when he started throwing the ball to Green Bay like he's been paid by the Packers. Minnesota, I didn't expect this. The defense is playing good. Offense is playing good. Jett's playing good. Aaron Jones is running good. Everybody's playing good, and they're doing this without Hawk. Right now, Sam Darnold is playing good, but you just give it time like Novocaine. It's going to set in. He's going to start throwing the ball. And
Don't be a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Is 3-0.
Listen, I'm not being a hater. I've read this book before, and I know the ending.
Whoa.
Sam Darnold, 3-0.
No, I didn't say him being 3-0. I've seen him start good and see how it ends.
You saw Sam Darnold start good in New York?
I seen him start
In New York?
I
For the Jets?
Again, I said I've seen him start good. I didn't say winning.
You've never seen Sam Darnold.
You've never seen Sam.
In New York?
Listen, I didn't say. I said you've never seen Sam Darnold start good by not turning the ball over playing. I didn't say 3-0.
In New York?
Yes, he started good. He's
In New York?
He's had a few good games, but they didn't equate to
Again.
wins.
No, we're talking about equating to wins.
And I say it again 3 times. I did not say that he started 3-0. I said start good.
Start good.
And then you're going to see him start throwing the ball. Just y'all.
No.
Guys talking about the record.
Listen,
I'm talking about the record.
Listen.
I don't care about the performance. I care about the record.
Well, listen. The record don't mean nothing, but the performance is going to start to affect the record.
3-0 don't mean nothing?
No, it don't. Listen. How many teams won the Super Bowl that's 3-0? 3-0 and they give them the championship. It's 18 weeks. You got 17 games. Let's see how far this goes. I'm telling you, Sam Darnold is going to be Sam Darnold.
I still think Minnesota can win 10 games.
Well, listen, I think I can win the lottery. That's why I keep playing, but I haven't done it yet. What I'm telling you is Sam Darnold is going to start turning the ball over like he normally does.
Okay,
That's what he does.
and when Minnesota win 10 games, then what?
Okay, so that sounds like a bet to me. What you want to bet?
Oh,
Don't be quiet now. Don't be quiet. Ain't no librarian in here.
I know, library. I want. How we do a case of Heineken?
You got it.
And I'm gonna get you a case of water.
You know that's what I drink.
I'll even go fancy Saratoga water.
Saratoga. I can't.
A little fancy for you.
Listen, you got it. You got it. Listen, listen. You got it. I know it.
Oh my God.
I've never seen nobody bet on Sam Darnold, but if he's gonna bet, I'm gonna drink his water, and y'all hit that click and subscribe button because I'm gonna drink every bottle. I'm gonna put it right in
Sam
front of
Darnold 10 wins this year.
So guys, this game, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for 2 reasons. One, Sam Darnold, we spoke about that. Jetta having a good game. Also, he did what he's always been doing. He had
8 for 6.
6 for 81 and a touchdown. Aaron Jones ran the rock well. He didn't score, but he did catch a touchdown, 5 for 46. I like that. But what? A terrible game for Houston on the ground. Again, Joe Mixon, we need you back. My fantasy team I'm talking about. This, I like this game because this was Stephon Diggs' first game back for the team who drafted him and let him walk away. He had 12 targets, caught 10 balls for 94 yards, 0 touchdowns.
We'll talk about that 1-for-1 completion. What,
100%? Zero touchdowns, sir. 0. Me, if I'm gonna have a homecoming like that, I'm I'm gonna need The Rock. He got The Rock. Like you said, he's gonna lead the team in targets right now. Him and Nico Collins are fighting for that.
Someone doesn't like Nico Collins, but seems to me that all Nico has done this year is ball out.
4 for 86.
Give me Diggs.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
But Nico Collins is still putting up numbers.
He is. I didn't say he wasn't gonna catch up. I just say he ain't Diggs.
You said
He's
once
not
Diggs
Diggs.
went there, Nico Collins' numbers were gonna tank.
I said Diggs is going to be the alpha on that team.
Hard to tell though. It's kind of hard to tell though. Okay,
That's why we got 17 more games to go.
but if you think about it, okay. Stephon Diggs,
Mhm.
12 targets, 10 receptions, 94 yards,
Mhm.
right? Nico Collins, 10 targets, 4 receptions, 86 yards.
That's nice. They still got the dog snot beat out of them.
Diggs caught 20 balls for 164 and 2 touchdowns so far. That's impressive, guys.
And go tell you Nico's stats.
Nico, he's at 18 receptions, 338, and 1 TD. He's killing them down the field in the receptions.
Yes.
And if you watch the
That's
game,
what
and
he
if you
does.
saw the stats, okay. During the game, right? Stephon Diggs averaged 9.4 yards per catch.
Mhm.
Nico Collins, 21.5 yards per catch.
He's the field stretcher.
That's good. That's very nice. At the end of the year,
I like how you move the goalpost. I like how you do that.
Listen, did I tell you he was going to lead the team every game?
No,
I said-
you know not to make predictions anymore.
I said
After that
I said-
blasphemy you talked last year, you know not to make predictions anymore.
Listen, that's why we got the podcast, because predictions is what people want to hear.
No. If they know the stuff you say, they would not want to listen to you.
This comes from a man that just say Sam Darnold's going to win 10 games now.
This is coming from the man that said Kenny Pickett would have 35 touchdowns last year.
Yeah, he didn't have 35 in college. I was wrong.
He came in the back room. Kenny Pickett, 35 touchdowns. Book it.
That preseason teased him.
Yeah.
And Kenny Pickett, let him right down.
Those three preseason games had him going.
But listen, I've also said that Kenny Pickett was. I was wrong on that, but didn't I tell you who was going to be the number one receiver on your team when he came in?
Everybody knew George Pickens was going to be number one.
They did.
He's a 6'5" freak of nature.
He did. Everybody said that.
I was a Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, he didn't like Deontay Johnson.
I hated him, but I thought he was going to be. Yeah, you make as much as you want. I thought Deontay.
You thought Deontay would have been a better
Deontay
number
was
one.
there before him. Deontay had the rapport.
Listen,
And what has Deontay
Picks
done?
Oh, this year or for them?
Deontay didn't do anything.
Okay, because on Sunday Deontay actually had a good game.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Thanks to the Red Rocket. Going back to Bryce Young.
There you go.
All right, guys, let's go. So, more surprising, Broncos putting up 26 points or Buccaneers only putting up 7?
7 from the Bucks.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
That was crazy.
I thought they would have put more out there. I was shocked that
That was crazy.
I mean, Bo Nix 25 for 36,
Yeah, that was
216 yards, at 85 quarterback rating.
He didn't throw a touchdown or a pick.
He didn't.
They didn't get sacked either. I was surprised.
He just managed the game. He had 47 rushing yards. Sutton 68 yards receiving. Humphrey 37 yards receiving. You know,
I didn't expect this. I would have never called Bucks to lose this game.
yeah, I don't know how the Bucks lost. Like, there's nothing on the stat sheet that wows you. It's like, dude, the Bucks just shot themselves in the foot because you had no business losing to the Broncos.
They didn't throw a passing touchdown this game. That's crazy.
I got something that's wild. How you gonna give Mike Evans 3 targets?
Sir, his name is Surtain Jr.
Yes, Surtain. Listen,
Surtain Jr.
okay, so listen,
Surtain Jr.
You gonna stick with that? You gonna stick with that sandwich Subway?
Hey, the lot of more effect is
Okay,
the same
so-
thing with Surtain.
okay, so-
he's nice.
So let me ask you.
He's real nice, bro.
With Surtain, I'm not saying he's not nice. Mike Evans is 6'4", and you ain't stopping him. You're not. What you gonna? Because when he comes off of that line, he's open. So Surtain's going to outjump him?
So how tall was Marshawn Lattimore?
Listen, we're talking about
His worst games are against Lattimore.
because division games.
Okay, agreed. But the Lattimore effect is real. Surtain is a really, really good corner.
Sir,
His daddy was a good corner.
Sir, I know, and I got his autograph. I was there with you when we got it. But listen, Mike Evans is 6'4". He is open every play. You mean to tell me in a 60-minute game you only threw it to him 3 times? Listen, Deion Sanders was the greatest corner to ever play. And they went at him more than 3 times.
Facts.
I'm just saying, if you don't give your dog, I'm not saying Godwin, no disrespect to Godwin, he a dog. What's up there, Dan? What I'm saying is this man here is 6'4", first round, first ballot, Hall of Famer. Give the man the ball. What's the worst can happen? A pass interference? Hey, I'll get 15 yards and move the ball.
Pick.
Listen, it's Baker Mayfield. Put it on the stage.
Surtain is good, bro.
I understand that. But this is the same Surtain that played last year, that when they was getting beat 100-0?
What did he do? What did he do against the receiver that was across from him?
Your exaggerations.
I'm just saying that the Broncos were giving up 100 points last year. The Dolphins almost put 200 up on it. It was worse than playing then.
Jesus.
They got sacked 7 times too. And I think their offensive line got some problems over there.
I agree.
So when you ain't got no time.
Listen, Joe, everything don't have to be a bomb. This man is open. He's 6'4", lob the ball. I'm going to go out. Listen, if we're in a war, if we're in a war, I'm not going to. If I lose, I'm not going to lose with a gun full of bullets. I'm going to shoot him.
Yeah, he got into the clip. I hear you.
3 targets the whole game. Come on, Deion retired,
He threw the ball 33 times though, bro.
and 3 of them to Evans. How many times? Let's see. How many times he threw it to Bucky Brooks and Rashad White?
Rashad had 6 targets. But Rashad was going to get.
Yes.
He also lost his job, I think. But
Buck's good.
Buck had a good game.
Yeah, he did.
Buck had a good game. What was it? 9 for 70. 9 for 70.
Yeah, that was very good. That was very good.
And Rashad White been inefficient on the ground this year. He's always been inefficient.
Yeah, I agree. But my thing is this: with Godwin, J-Mac, and Evans.
Kate Otten had a good game. 7 for 47. That's crazy.
But okay. So if Patrick Surtain Jr. is this good, if he this good, what you're saying is
They paid him. Remember?
what you're telling me basically is we got a new division winner in the AFC West.
No, I just said he had a good game against Mike.
No, but
I just say he put the locker. He locked him down to clank.
Okay.
But the cuffs on him on Sunday. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, question. If he put the cuffs on the first ballot Hall of Famer named Mike Evans, what's up, Dan? If he did that to him, then what you're telling me, when he plays Rashee Rice might as well not even dress up.
We'll see.
That's all I'm saying.
Surtain is a small man though.
Listen, I understand, but I'm saying if he locked the Hall of Famer down like that, Rashee Rice don't even dress up.
Not every wide receiver gonna get loose every game though. That's the thing. Some games they have a good corner across from them. It's like you've told me numerous times. That man is trying to fit his family too across from you, right? Mm-hmm. Well, Surtain, this got a bag. He's going against a Hall of Fame wide receiver. He's gonna show him. He probably talking dumb shit the whole entire game. Oh, I'm gonna lock your ass up. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do it, but he has the money to do it. So why not? And then he did it. Two catches, 3 catches?
He had 3 targets, 2 catches.
Hey, I'm sorry. It was, and look what happened. Look what the final score was.
All right.
Not saying Denver going to keep doing that, but the numbers don't lie.
Listen, you got a gun and you died with bullets in the gun. Shoot him.
Picks for next week. Steelers, Colts. Who you got?
Steelers.
I'm all right with the Steelers.
Come on, that ain't even gonna be close.
I'm going to still say
Cowboys, Giants. Cowboys defense, please wake up.
I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the Giants.
whoa, too soon for upset.
I'm going with the upset Thursday night. I'm going with the Giants. I'll take
The
the
Giants?
The Giants, just like I said when I said the Saints when they beat.
If the Giants win, I'm buying you lunch on Friday.
Okay, I'm a cheat.
And you ain't even got a shop on the dollar menu.
Yeah, listen, I'm a cheat day. Give me a double cheese. I'll take that. I'm good to go.
I like Cowboys.
I'll take you to Buds.
Oh,
Oh, we're getting fancy.
yeah. They paying them a lot more money than they paying me.
Falcons, Saints. Ooh.
Saints.
Saints.
I don't know. Derek Carr showed his true colors.
No. Did that game?
So, Derek Carr's true colors or Kirk Cousins' true colors? Who you rolling with?
What time is the game? We'll see if it's prime time. Kirk Cousins is an automatic loss.
Oh, it's
Well,
prime
hell,
time, 1 o'clock.
Kirk.
Huh?
1 o'clock on
Yeah,
Fox.
one team.
No, that ain't prime time. He could win, but he's not.
Rams, Bears, Rams, all day.
Rams.
When they playing.
And Chicago.
Caleb Williams is not.
Caleb
good.
Williams is no.
But the Chicago defense ain't bad.
Yeah, but. He
So
plays-
now the whole world sees the problem is the offense. So they should have kept Justin Fields.
The Rams. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
No, bro, remember, this is the first time in a long time a quarterback was thrown for 300 yards in Chicago, and it was Caleb Williams.
Well, he was 380 something, right?
Yeah, three something, but he's
But
so
he's running
famous.
for his life.
Yes, and you don't think the Rams are gonna be? They done lost 3 people on offensive line.
They can't
Give me
run.
Chicago. Give me Chicago.
I'm going with the Rams.
I'm going Rams.
Vikings, Packers.
Pack.
I'm riding the Sam Darnold train.
It's gonna crash.
Minnesota.
I'm going my boy Jetta.
Okay.
Green Bay.
Broncos, Jets. Jesus. Wait a minute. The Jets are 2-1.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
yeah, Mr.
Did
A.
not see that. Did not see that one
Mr.
coming.
A.
I did.
Mr. A. Ron.
I gotta ride with the Jets because I don't see the Broncos winning 2 straight games.
I'm going Jets.
Braylon Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles, Buccaneers. Ooh.
Where they playing?
And Tampa.
What time?
1 p.m.
The Eagles are hurt though. They have no one.
Saquon's gonna run.
But they have to throw the ball to somebody.
Yeah,
If Slim Reaper don't pass concussion protocol, he's not playing. And he got his bell wrong.
Okay.
He was asleep.
So we're gonna do something different. We're gonna give you guys time to think about it, and we'll come back on that one. Bengals, Panthers. Bengals. This is a must-win.
Yeah.
No, I want you to say Red Rifle. Red Rifle.
I'm going Bengals.
Red Rocket, man, get it right.
Red Rifle, Red Rocket.
I'm going Bengals for the win.
Bengals.
Jags, Texans. CJ Stroud's gonna have a bounce-back game against a certain somebody's Jaguars. 0-4, guys. He's gonna cry in the car.
Who you picking?
I'm picking Jags. This is the reason I say it.
What?
Listen, I'm gonna pick the Jags. When you 0-3, when people start getting called out, when people realize that, yeah, I suck for a living, they change is gonna be made. I don't think that they're gonna go 0-4. I don't think they're going 0-4. They won't go 1-4.
We're going 0-4.
I don't think so.
We're going 0-4.
Are you gonna cry in the car?
We're going no. I'm just gonna suck it up and then just take the L, and then hopefully we can beat Tennessee whenever we play Tennessee. We're not a good team this year. Doug Peterson's in a hot seat. My overpaid quarterbacks suck. He looked like he saw. He looked, no. He's a top 3 average quarterback in the league.
But he's damn good.
Yeah, he was good last year. Where's that?
But
He was good all the way up until he came to Jacksonville.
He was good. He was good at Jacksonville too. They just got to figure it out. Listen,
How you regress from having your career best one season to this? It makes no sense.
Give him time, guys. Give him time.
Listen,
He had time. He's been leaving for 4 years now.
yes,
time,
and they gave him that money because he been doing something. He got something that Justin Herbert don't got.
Cause he had a good.
All right,
He had a,
Tyson, Holyfield in your corners. Let's keep it rolling. Commanders, Cardinals,
Where they playing?
Arizona.
I take Arizona.
What Manders?
They play good.
I'll go Commanders.
And I'm going to Arizona. They play good. They play good in the desert.
What Manders?
Oof, this should be an easy one. Patriots, 49ers. 49ers. They should beat the Patriots.
They playing in New England.
No. San Fran. That should be an easy
I'm
one.
going to the Patriots. Patriots got it. They got pretty good defense.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, they play. They banged up.
We'll see.
In order to beat the Patriots, you got to run the ball because you're not going to throw it.
I like San Fran for this game. but they're playing the same way right now. They both run the ball and play defense. I want to go upset, but I think San Francisco has to get right after the loss they just had against the Rams. I don't think they're going to lose back-to-back games.
If Kittle don't play, they're losing back-to-back.
Hey, Juwan Jennings might do what he did against the
Listen, Juwan Jennings was doing that because listen, Kittle wasn't there. When you lose Kittle and Big Boy, you in trouble.
All right, the trash can game. Browns versus Raiders.
Trash can.
Can both of them lose?
Make good.
Someone got to win
Okay.
when they're doing ties.
I want to say Raiders.
No, I think Cleveland still got a pretty good defense. They got a pretty good defense. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
I don't know how to feel about this game because the head coach for the Raiders said a lot of players made a lot of business decisions on the field on Sunday, and we're going to make business decisions too. I don't know what that meant.
Oh,
I don't know what that meant. I don't know who he was referring to. But I think the Raiders might pull through and beat the Thieves. Oh, I'm sorry, the Browns. Beat the Browns.
he ain't right. He ain't right.
Chiefs, Chargers. This is the matchup everybody wanted to see.
I can't wait.
Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh.
I can't wait.
That's easy. Chiefs gonna take that. The reason being,
But it ain't gonna be no walk in the park.
it's gonna be a walk in the park because if Justin Herbert don't play without a boot, that means you're gonna run it every play. Cause ain't Stick is their backup
Herbert
quarterback?
might not play.
Hmm?
Herbert might not play.
He ain't gonna play.
If Herbert doesn't play, then it's a
They're
Chiefs.
gonna have to run it anyway. That's what they do. That Harbaugh runs the ball like he's supposed to.
That Harvard festival, like he said. Well said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like KC for that one.
All right, Bills, Ravens, Bills.
It's in Baltimore. 5-6-1. All day.
I'm going Bills. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm playing.
I'm going Bills.
Titans, Dolphins. Battle of the quarterback-less teams.
In Miami,
Yes.
Don't matter. Who's going to be the quarterback for Miami next week?
I'll take Miami. Defense.
What?
I'll take the defense. They got Banana Ramo.
Titans, if you go 0-3 against a team that doesn't have a quarterback,
Defense.
okay.
That's a Monday night game, too.
Ooh.
7:30.
Man, they
Two Monday nights.
They got to flex that.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee to win their first game.
And then last but not least, Seahawks, Lions.
Lions.
I gotta ride Motor City, Dan.
Yeah, I'm going Lions.
No disrespect to the Seahawks because they are 3-0, but I just don't see them competing with the Lions.
All disrespect to them. I need Kenneth Walker back, guys.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, guys. This is week 3 of the podcast. Thank you for supporting us. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a good night, guys.
Deuces.